I'll never forget the first time that I ever witnessed a trick. It was probably when I was 6 years old, funnily enough, so I've been doing it for about 12 years now, coming up to. It was actually me learning a trick. I had a Paul Daniels magic set that was given to me by my grandparents. They were coming round, they'd been to a car boot set, I think it was just something that they saw. It was a bit battered up and that, but I didn't really care. I just sort of wanted to have a look at this new interesting thing. Every kid has a magic set when they're a little kid for Christmas. And I was learning this trick, it was a rope trick. And I actually fooled myself when I was doing this trick, and it amazed me, like the fact that I just read how to do it, yet it still fooled me. And I think that no matter how old you are, that sense of wonder that magic can bring to people, and you can kind of almost be made to feel like a child again, it just stops your mind, and it takes away from normality for that split second. I've been in some really dark places, and I'm still sort of coming out of it, really. If there was one thing that kind of kept me going, it was the magic, and for my whole life I've been doing it. And when I went to school and stuff, I was so creative. I could have done so well, and I did okay. I wasn't hopeless at school, but I could have been better if I wasn't practicing magic. And I think it was when I got to about year 10, I was sort of performing in a few venues, and I sort of said to my family, I could do this as a career. This is what I really want to do. And by the time I got to AS level, at sixth form college, I just wasn't enjoying it. I wasn't enjoying my lessons. I didn't enjoy the atmosphere. I always enjoyed mixing with people twice, three times my age at weddings and stuff. And I just thought I've got to go for it. I've got to take the plunge. And you only get one shot at life. You can't come back and do it again. Like, if you make a mistake, you can't go back and change it. You have to just keep moving forward. And if I'd stayed on another year, I wouldn't have got the amount of contacts that I've got in that year. So I thought, I've got to leave. I've got to just take the plunge, because you've got to do what you want to do in this life. I really like my job because it enables me to be different. I realised from a young age that I was different, and I always have been different, but it's taken me a while to realise that. And once you realise that you can be different and it's okay to be different, just do it. I got bullied quite a lot when I was in infant school and junior school, but I was always a different kid. I wasn't the average person that would, play sport and that. I'd always be sort of either reading a book or playing with a pack of cards, which is a bit geeky, but it's not at the end of the day, because I enjoy it. I think some people they judge you for sort of what you do, and but that doesn't matter. Say no to the naysayers. Do what makes you happy. You're only here once. I love magic, and I think it's something that I'll take with me around the world and show as many people as I possibly can, because I have a passion for it, and if you have a passion for something, you've got to share it with as many people as you can. So that's my advice.